Once it leaves your pocket and it goes to billionaires, there's no coming back. They are not funneling that money back into the community.
Yes, you're right.
It is up to us to funnel our money back into the community.
Immigrant flights from Afghanistan, leaving behind our allies. But he's flying rich white guys out of South Africa. Can somebody explain this to me? Why did we turn our back on our allies? Why did we walk away from the people who supported us in Afghanistan so we could fly rich white guys out of South Africa?
You don't know, I feel like we all know, but maybe I'm just too in the news. Donald Trump spent more going to the Super Bowl than he did his entire last presidency. To go to the Super Bowl, that is y'all's money. That is y'all's money. They give us the bread and circus and they want to join the circus too? My God.
They also went to Daytona.
Can you believe that? Daytona, I mean, it's on y'all's dime. Everyone is so stressed and we are stretched incredibly thin. And it creates hostility and it creates anger within the community. It's very easy to get angry at someone close to you. It's like calling a corporation. My phone company is screwing me. I want to be mad at someone. The corporation has put so many of my community members in between me and them that if I want to get mad, most likely you're just yelling at another member of the community when it's the corporation that we are genuinely mad at. So, hold on guys, oh my God, my brain. Economic boycott, February 28th. Don't give them your money. Boycott, February 28th. And if you think that you're alone in joining this boycott, you are not. And if you think it doesn't matter, it does. I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to do it for each of you. I'm going to do it for every single one of you. Will you do it for me? I hope so. I know y'all will.
Okay.
And also with my mister, keep your laws off my sister.
Hey, hey, mister, keep your laws off my sister. Hey, hey, mister, off my sister. Hey, hey, mister,
Keep your laws off my sister.
Her choice.
My brother lives by a word.
Hi, my name is Lindsay. My website is corneroak.com, and I've been an activist since the Vietnam War era. For 10 years, I've been living with a partner who was born in Moscow, and I was in Moscow in 2019 when it was still safe for Americans to go there. We have friends in Moscow and we have friends in Ukraine. We have friends on all sides of this issue. J.D. Vance went over to Europe to the Munich conference. And you know what he told them? He told the Germans, you better go Nazi or we go home. But that was the day after our rapist Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth, told them, we don't care what you do, we're going home anyway. And Trump has been quoted as saying, it's time for us to leave NATO. You have no idea what it's going to mean for the people of Europe if Putin is allowed to steamroll over Ukraine, because the Baltics are next. And if we don't defend Europe, Western Europe will step in. We cannot let this foreign policy fiasco go on. We cannot let them turn Gaza into a resort. We cannot let them go to war with Iran to destroy the nuclear facilities.
So how do we fight them? Give us some ideas. What could we do?
I need y'all to be a little louder when you speak. In fact, let me give you this.
Well, for one thing, my friend here has a QR code where you communicate with your senator or representative in Congress right now. And there are many of them that are not on board with abandoning our European allies, even on the conservative side of things. to tell them that we do not support this kind of action. You can tell them that until there's a plan for what's really going to happen to the people of Gaza, we certainly can't talk about cleaning people out as if they're dirt. And that's not to deny that the Israelis have suffered as well. But the U.S. and what we're planning to do is going to be a fiasco. So the first thing you can do is contact your senators and representatives and tell them we need an immediate change in our foreign policy. Then I'm making parody videos and putting them up on YouTube. Go on TikTok. Join a union. There's lots of things you can do. Write letters. Keep coming to things like this. But as long as they can see how numerous we are, they cannot pick us off one by one, can they? They can't jail a crowd like this, can they? Thank you.
I'm here representing the Sun City Democrats, 800 members strong. 800 members in a red town. We are fighting for Social Security, Medicaid, Medicare, and the rights for our daughters and our granddaughters to have bodily autonomy. We are not going down without a fucking fight! I'm Hunter Bledsoe, the leader of Indivisible Hill Country. We're a grassroots, community-led, nonpartisan group working to defend democracy and work for rights for all people. I'm transmasculine, non-binary. I've worked in the LGBTQIA+ community doing advocacy work for over 20 years. I've also worked on other issues throughout the years, depending on what comes up with government. Indivisible is here to say we stand with everyone in solidarity with people under attack. We work with you for your rights. We stand against vouchers here in Texas.
Right on!
We want to protect our public schools. We are standing with our immigrant friends and family working to make this place safer for those who are undocumented. We are standing up for women's reproductive rights and choice. We are standing up for the Department of Education and Section 504. Provides the funding and structure for special needs in their program, special incentives in their program. We're standing with AISD workers in their mission. We're standing with the people in the federal government who have been fired. But what are we standing against? We stand against Trump. We stand against President Elon Musk. We stand against the takeover by MAGA of our country. We are standing against the Department of Justice being used as Trump's personal law firm and a vengeance store and being weaponized against our citizens. We are standing against the spineless Republican congresspeople who refuse to stand up for what is right. Talking to you, Lindsey Graham, we're talking to you. Right. We are standing against the inept cabinet Trump has chosen. We are standing against departments of the government being shut down or shallowed out in an effort to pay for the tax cuts of the ultra-rich. We are standing against fascism. We're standing against hate. We're standing against discrimination. We are standing against making some of our citizens feel as others. So what are you standing up for? What are you standing up against? All right, now is the time. We can't wait. They keep throwing all kinds of crap at us, hoping for us to stay confused and frustrated. I'm not confused. I know what we have to do. Are you with me? Are we going to make our voices heard? Let's do it. Let's stand together. If you want more information on what to do, find us at email me at hunters@indivisiblenb.org. Find us on Blue Sky. Check out Mobilize. Find out what's going on in your community. There are all kinds of things happening. So, let's go.
We are fighting for your rights, and they deserve government and not for fair. Who is the capital supposed to serve? Alright. Do you know the last time we were on these steps? Scared babies in that capital refused to come out until we are completely dispersed. And I stuck around to clean up some signs. And I saw them all scattering off this way, tail between their legs, and you know what we did? We turned around and we said, "We see you! We see you! Your actions done in the dark will come to light." Because you know what they were doing in the dark while we were protesting in the light? They were stripping our children of their meal vouchers. They were taking food from our children's mouths, and then they didn't even have the decency to look you in the eye, or they did it. The data that helps our environment. Do you want the data kept in the sciences, or do you want it shut down? Shut that data down. These fired scientists, over 100 of them. Over 100 scientists fired under the Trump administration. We have to stop this. Otherwise, it's really doomed for life on Earth. Have y'all seen Don't Look Up?
Yeah.
If you haven't, I encourage you to watch it.
Do you remember how many people died from COVID? This wasn't that long ago. He's doing it again, right now, to our health system. As I stand here, he's doing it again.
He's shutting down the information about bird flu. He's shutting down the information about the CDC. He's shutting down the scientists. He's closing the data. He does not want people to know what's going on. We must resist. Find out from your various climate organizations and your local organizations like Mobilize, and find out what you can do. But this has to stop. It's jeopardizing life on Earth.
If anybody would like to say something, you are very welcome. Come on up here.
Let me say one more thing. Sorry. All right. So one of our previous speakers mentioned the school vouchers issue. This is a state issue. I live in Caldwell County, outside of Lockhart. People of Caldwell County, whether liberal or conservative, do not want to see the vouchers go through. Do you know how this works? They take money out of the public schools to give it to tuition for people to attend private schools. Do you know what the closest private school is to Caldwell County? It's the San Marcos Academy, which is a 90-minute round trip. That's twice a day. You would have to drive your kids to school because there's not going to be a bus. And the money may not even cover the tuition. While that money gets sucked out in our public schools, these private schools can turn down special needs kids. These private schools can turn down kids that need extra tutoring, or they charge extra for extra tutoring. These schools can turn down kids who aren't Christian. These schools can turn down kids who are gay. These schools can turn down kids who are black or whose first language is not English. The public schools will still have to teach them, but the public schools will no longer be getting the money to teach them. This is a travesty. Call your state senator and state representative and tell them to stop it.
Another thing we could do is school vouchers.
Diversity is our what? Our strength. Diversity is our strength. Diversity is our strength. Diversity is our strength. All right, a little louder. Come on, guys. Diversity is our strength. Oh yeah.
On school vouchers. Tonight, from 5:30 to 7:30, our illustrious leader, Greg Abbott, is going to be speaking. He's going to be speaking at the San Antonio Christian School. Okay, so I have organized a protest. We're meeting across the street on the sidewalk because we don't have a permit to be on the sidewalk at 4:45. This is called his parent empowerment speech that he's giving. But there's a bunch of us that are going to be there tonight at 4:45 to let Greg Abbott know how we feel. Across from the San Antonio Christian School.
San Antonio Christian School. 4:45. Let Greg Abbott know how you feel. Make them uncomfortable, like they have no problem making you uncomfortable.
What's going on right now isn't right, but let's not act like it just started, y'all. My name is Sasha Rose. I'm a two-spirit Native American indigenous from Mexico. First generation American here that say, right, y'all. It's all right. And let's go ahead like it just started, because it didn't. It didn't just start going on. This country was built on the backs of brown and black people. And white supremacy is right here, alive right now. They are trying to rebuild it from white supremacy on the backs of black and brown people. That ain't right. Stolen land, there is no such thing as an illegal person on stolen land.
If you are what we're doing, I encourage you to call us. This is what democracy looks like. 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 Look at them talking and chatting like the world's not burning. Where are you going to go? Where will you go? We have to save not only our community, but Mother Earth. The way they are stripping the government programs left and right. Do we think that Elon's just trying to get to Mars? Because what? Where are they going to live? I'm sorry. Go watch, go look up.
It's time to defund these programs. We need to abolish ICE. We need to divest from these programs. What time is it? Time to divest. Now. What time? Now. What time? Now. What time? Now. The people united will never be divided. 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 The people.
So what does it look like? What does this look like?
It looks like investing in mutual aid. It looks like doing it our damn selves. It looks like going back to the Black Panthers and following their lead. Yo, they left us a book. They left us a book. It's not like we don't know how to do this. We need to do this. I'm one of the lead organizers of Boston Mutual Aid. Mutual aid is the future. Divest from these programs. We are empowering them. That is our money they are using to hurt our own community. Divest from
Stop
private
paying your taxes. A big one, I know, a scary one. Stop paying your taxes. Encourage your neighbors. The Constitution was built for a reason, to protect the American people. No taxation without proper representation.
keep us safe. Who keeps us safe? We keep us safe. Who keeps us safe? We keep us safe. That's right. Okay. All I want is a little integrity in our government. All I want in my government is some integrity. I want some accountability. Everything else is falling apart. They don't care about you. They care about their money and their control. They are not competent and they won't even tell us what they're cutting. Where's this money coming from? You know where all of it's going to come from? Our Social Security and our disability.
What happened to the Republicans who called for his impeachment after the insurrection? Where's the integrity? They all walked away. There's no integrity, there's no respect. This is a corrupt party, full of corrupt people, full of hate.
What do they love? We all know they love money and power. How are we going to take that money and power back and put it into the community? I want to encourage you all. I have a feeling everyone here has. If you have not, get rid of your Amazon. Stop shopping at Target. Get on a buy nothing group. And do not only find things on your buy nothing group, but put your own stuff in there to support your community. Look at your consumption level. We tend to fill a hole with consuming, and they have set it up that way. They have kept us isolated. Since starting this 3 weeks ago, I'm a different person. The community that I have engulfed myself in, I have made so many friends. I don't think I've purchased a single new thing in the last 3 weeks. I have not felt the need. I've not felt isolated. I have felt more seen and loved than I ever have in my life because of the community, like everyone here right now.
It's not convenient. It's 2 days. Bullshit. Unless it's alive and dead, you don't need it in 2 days. Everybody offers free shipping these days. Search around. Look on Amazon for what you want. Copy and paste the product name into a search and go buy it from somewhere else. I've done that for 2 years. I canceled my Amazon membership 2 years ago. Never look back. Don't miss it. Elon doesn't need my fucking money. If you have something to say, please come up. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you.
Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Elon Musk has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Elon Musk has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Elon Musk has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Elon Musk has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Elon Musk has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Elon Musk has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Elon Musk has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho!
know, if we were in power, creating programs the Republicans didn't like, they would be storming the gates with anger and floods of people. It's the people who have the power in this country. Sometimes anger is destructive, but in this case, I'm mad as hell about what they're doing. With gray hair like me, we need more young people. We need to get more people in the fight. It's not just the legislators. It's not just the news media. Fight like hell and say we're not going to stand for them tearing down our Constitution, our country, our rights, our people. They want to starve us to death. They want us to go without medical care. They want us to die. We can't let them do that to us. We have to fight, 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 and get more people in the fight.
All the speakers are gone up. I'm sorry, you want to...
Hi, everyone. I hope everyone can hear me okay. I'm going to make sure that everybody here can hear me. I know all of you are looking for a way to make an impact. The time to organize. Again, Austin Mutual Aid is here in this city. Plug yourself into your communities, your buy nothing groups, your neighbors. Link in with Austin Mutual Aid, your buy nothing groups, the Free Fridge Project in Austin. You can make a difference. Find these resources. Link up. We are stronger together. Hello, thank you everyone for coming out. Thank you 50501 for organizing. My name is Kristen Jett. I am a disabled veteran. I am an American citizen. I am a National Park Ranger. The Trump stole my job. A foreign factory did not steal my job. An immigrant did not steal my job.
your talents, your voice to be so loud and so in their face that they cannot ignore the trauma that they have caused the American people by stealing our jobs. Thank you for coming out. Thank you, 50501.
She said she was going to walk around and meet us, but I'm trying to see. I'm trying to catch her. I'm going to ask her. So my first question is really simple. I just want to know why it's so important for you to be out here today.
Well, the wholesale destruction of the federal government is in my hands. I really appreciate all the work that the federal government does, and I think that the things that Elon Musk is doing are illegal and should be stopped.
A lot of people, of course, this is the not my President's Day thing. And is there anything different you'd like to see from the president or the government? And if so, like, what are those things?
I would love to see the president follow the norms of the American government, and I would love to see U.S. aid restored. U.S. aid is a critical part of American foreign policy and does all kinds of amazing work. And what's happening right now is that people are literally going to die because we stopped that, even for a little while. I saw a statistic that 300 babies will be infected with HIV because we're not currently providing that care. And all of our foreign aid is less than 1% of the government spending, which is an incredible return on investment. There's no reason not to do it except to be cruel. So we should restore it immediately.
Are you native Texan?
Yes, I'm from Corpus Christi.
You know, the way a lot of Texans may not realize the impact that, you know, certain things may have on them as well. How important is it for Texans to understand the impacts of everything that's going on in the government that it will have on them?
Well, I think that an easy way to understand it is to think about what happened during COVID. Vaccines don't respect borders, and one of the important functions of the government is to do research into what kind of viruses are out there and help protect us, even in other countries. But right now, the Trump administration is saying, we don't want to spend money on that, we don't want to do that. Well, I like being protected from dangerous viruses. So that's just one of the many functions of the government that I am happy to pay for.
My last question, if you feel comfortable or not, it's okay. If you would feel comfortable giving your first and your last name for us.
My name is Krista French.
How do you spell that, Krista?
Christa, French like the language.
Awesome. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much.
Have a good one.
Have a great day.
Hey, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
No, right. What happened?
Yeah.
Try to, my reporter's up there trying to get some,
I'll take one. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I wanted to say there's a lady with a Obama, Dalai Lama, ding dong. And Obama Lama ding dong.
Awesome. My first question is very simple. I'll start to the left and work my way right. Why was it so important to come out and speak today?
So many things are going on so rapidly, many of them unconstitutional or illegal, and they're happening so fast we can't rely on the courts to fix this. Congress is not doing anything. The people need to make their voices heard right now.
For you, sir, why was it so important for you to come out?
Same thing. World War II wasn't that long ago. I remember how it happened. I wasn't alive, but I learned the history. It's happening again.
Gathering outside the Capitol steps, what's the one thing that you want people to take away from today, especially like just given the, I guess, the overall premise of today's protest?
Be ready for the national strike. We may all have to take to the streets as a country.
And, you know, we're talking about people and what, you know, how their lives are being impacted. Native Texans may not even realize just how much they're caught up in all of this. Which one?
Since out of school is in Caldwell County, which is a relatively rural county. We're facing the school voucher controversy right now, and whether you're liberal or conservative, people in the rural counties don't want to have to go a 90-minute round trip to the nearest private school. They don't want to have the schools take all the money and give it to the handful of hand-picked kids that can get in there with the special needs kids, kids who need special tutoring, kids who may not be Christian, kids who may be gay, kids who may need extra help are going to remain in the public schools, but underfunded public schools, because the money's going to go to, they used to call them segregation academies, and that's what they want to recreate.
And I believe I heard you speaking up there and talking about, you had a message for lawmakers who may believe that, you know, the school vouchers thing is not a good idea, you know, speaking behind closed doors, but then getting out in public and not speaking the same way. What is your message to those lawmakers who are having these conversations behind closed doors, but when it comes to the time to vote, will not vote, you know, on their beliefs?
Well, it's hard because last year the Republican-dominated legislature wouldn't go for the vouchers, and those people who opposed it got primaried. But I think there's going to be a backlash 2 years from now that people are going to realize that if you live in a rural area, this is not going to benefit you at all. I think there will be a backlash against this.
Elon Musk, his Doge creation, Texas wants to recreate that, and there's been a lot of controversy with that. How do you think his influence is impacting the way that life is kind of progressing here in the United States?
They're not trimming the fat. They're hacking off body parts, and they're killing the body that is the American people. We've lost our head at the table in the world market. We've lost our head. We're never going to get that back. We're going to be lucky if we even stay at the table.
And my last question for both of you, if you feel comfortable enough, given your first and your last name, and if you could spell that for me.
My name is Michael Diatalevi. That's Diatalevi, like Victor I.
And my name is Lindsay Eck, Lindsey. Corneroak.com.
How do you spell your last name?
ECK, 3 letters.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you guys, appreciate it. Hi. I'm glad you found us.
Yes. So I was a broadcaster in college, so I understand the concept, the idea of a sound bite, yada yada. So what questions are you asking?
I was going to ask you the importance of being here today and speaking, and then you, of course, spoke about something that's very close to you and near to you. So I'm just going to ask you about, you know, just that whole impact.
No worries. And I can redo things if you need it. Give me a second.
Yeah, you know, it's not live.
Just change the background.
You want to put it this way? We're actually going to do it facing this way.
Wonderful.
You want this side.
Which get wax?
So I would.
Shalabalabalaba, shalibaba. Yeah, let's do this and then get up out of here. Oh.
Who's this for?
Yes, Austin. Is that cool right there? All right, Kristen, my first question is why was it so important for you to come out and speak today?
If not me, who? If not now, what hill am I going to die on? This is it.
You spoke about something that's very near and dear to you. You've obviously been impacted by the government cuts that have been going on. What's one thing people don't understand about, what's going on there?
I'm an American citizen. I'm a disabled veteran. And Donald Trump stole my job. A foreign factory did not steal my job. An immigrant did not steal my job. Donald Trump stole my job, my American job.
You speak about, an immigrant didn't steal your job. Being here in Texas, immigration is a really big topic and a really big issue. What is one thing that you want Texans to know about just this whole conversation surrounding immigrants and what they do or don't do for this country or what they do or don't do for this state?
Open your Bibles. What would Jesus do? Seriously. At one time in Jesus' life, he was an immigrant. Do you want him kicked out of the country because he was fleeing to Egypt for safety?
And then my last question, what's the biggest thing you want people to take away who attended today's protest?
It is so important for people to organize and mobilize. I am so grateful that the 50501 movement is starting to take off. I think they have a website, Instagram, all that social media stuff. If you want to get involved, give it to this movement. I apparently have all the time in the world now because Donald Trump stole my job.
Lastly, Kristen, if you feel comfortable enough spelling your first and last name for us.
Kristen Jen. I'm an American citizen, I'm a National Park Ranger, and I'm a disabled veteran. And Donald Trump stole my job.
How do you spell your last name, Kristen?
That's Kristinjen.
Thank you, Kristen.
Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Thanks. Yeah.
All right.
refuse a fascist America. We refuse a fascist America. In the name of humanity, we refuse to accept a fascist America. No, no. No, no, no. Must go. Trump must go. Trump must go. Trump must go. We the people say hell no. We the people say hell no. The people say hell no. Hopefully, like the council.
just showing up is so important.
So please, before you accuse me, review the footage, please. Review the footage, you hate-ass motherfuckers. Back up. Back up. I'm just like, this lady was yelling over here. Why can't I yell? I'm upset, bro. So, right now, what's the stripper? Oh, Jamal, come on, baby. Move with me, baby. Move with me.